Perfect. 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 Perfect.
That nigga garbage.
And that nigga is Davis Mills. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Saw Sports, Alakazam. I appeared on thin air. It's your boy Honcho, man. If you're not familiar with Saw Sports is Houston, Texas, home and where we talking all sports, but only Houston for some reason. I know what it is. Let me disappear again. Alakaboo. Talking all sports, but only Houston, but mainly. Well, not mainly, but today we're talking Texans as we start to wind down September and get closer to the month of October. The conversation shall expand because we're going to be talking about them Rockets, man. But for now, it's Texans talking time. And so first, make sure you're following all the proper social medias listed below. Make sure you hit that like button. I got some crow to eat. It's going to be a short sauce today. I know y'all want to go watch the game. Honcho, why are you going live when the game's on? You think you can compete with football? Yeah, I can compete with football, goddammit. It's David versus Goliath. And you like, why you ain't on the screen? Because I don't want to click the button yet. I'm going to click the button in just a second. And we're gonna be ready. All right. There we go. Alakazam Alakaboo. What's the motherfucking deal with you? Let's get a Sauce Nation roll call in this thing. Y'all know how that rock. All you gotta do is let me know where are you in the world. If you're not in the greater Houston area, I'll allow it. But shout out your side with pride. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you represent. You from that north side, you from the niggity. You from the south side. You from the east side. You from the west side. You from Death Row. Car row in the building. Let me make sure I got all the dilly dallies. You say, Honcho, you seem to be in such a good mood after a Texans loss. Well, why is that? Because I have made another rotation around the sun, my friend, and I'm just happy to be here, right? Thank you all for those of you who had the birthday wishes. Shout out to all of you who participated in the birthday challenge. Right. So how that worked is You'll see, because things are going to start probably gradually over the next 2 weeks to a month. You'll see some subtle changes, some differences in the sauce. But like I say, shout out to everybody who participated. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. I know the numbers on the screen. We're probably not going to take no calls today. I'm probably just going to spill some sauce. I'm going to rock like that. I know y'all want to get to the game and all that other stuff. I don't give a shit about the game. Texans ain't playing. Ain't nothing Houstonian about it. So I don't give a shit. But let's see what we got in the mix. AOS, Joe Green, My Town Trio, Roberto, Purple Drink. What's the motherfucking deal? Naveed, my man. Tank Commander, number 10 limited edition. I'm gonna get a custom jersey with Tank Commander on that bitch for real. Get the Tank 10 Tank 10. Ransom Bay, what's the motherfucking deal? JT Pryor, Mitch's Corner, Mayhem. I forgot Derek Bennett, South Antonio. Okay. Footballer 503. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Shout out to the Wise Man. Thank you, sir. Purple Drink. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Let's see. Mitch's Corner Mayhem. Thank you, sir. Derek Bennett, AOS Guitars. Thank you. Naveed Momin. Herb got it done. Thank you all. Salute to all of you. Wonderful people. North Carolina in the building. Southwest Houston in the building. Ireland. I think it's been a minute. I don't know if I've even seen a Ireland. It's been a long time. Pearland, the new land of the trio. A-Leaf in the building. Aldine in the building. Okay. Tulsa. Okay. Trinity Gardens in the building. Shout out to Jay Boogie. I'll tell him to call you back after the stream, sir. But that's the call I was curious about. All right, Eddie Mendoza, what's the motherfucking deal from the 210? Ready? River Oaks. Okay, congratulations on that. Big ballin'. Like, hey, what's going down in the River Oaks? We're going to throw a party at your house. We're going to have a housewarming party. All right, so this is how we rocking, man. This is how we shaking. Very interesting situation. Okay, and we're going to talk about Tyrod. We're going to talk about what can happen with the quarterbacking situation. But this is going to tie into it, right? And I got a little bit of crow to eat. This is very early in the season to be eating crow, right? But I think something happened earlier that made me say, you know what? Perfect time to do it. So let me go ahead and get that. JP the Don, what's the motherfucking deal? South Park in the building. What's the motherfucking deal? So yeah, he's gonna be out for at least about 4 games. I heard it was a grade 2 hammy. So that means you're gonna see Mills for a little bit. I'm hoping for Drip Driscoll, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Because a lot of people still make some excuses for Mills. Here's the advantage between Mills versus a lot of those other guys, right? And they're talking, oh, look at all the other rookies. All the other rookies, for the most part, except for what's his name? Fields, I would say. And then you can talk about that too. Had veterans, not available, right? So they was out there expected to play. Andy Dalton, he's a veteran, the red rifle, red BB gun. So I think that's a plus when you have that advantage, right? You got Tyrod, who's been looking very good early on until whatever. I think he had the best QBR in the league until he went out. So we'll get to that though, right? Let me go ahead and eat the necessary crow. David Culley is a better coach than Bill O'Brien. I'm not saying it's a bold statement. I'm not really no shit on you. Some of y'all are like, whoa, where you going? He ain't put in the body of work. David Culley did something that I never saw Bill O'Brien do. And what I've noticed, and like I said, I'm not a big person about watching all the interviews and doing all that type of shit. David Culley takes responsibility for his bullshit. It's 2 things I have never seen Bill do, right? One of those was the way that last week Culley was talking to players Bill used to act like he was just too good to talk to motherfuckers, it seemed like, on the sideline. They say motherfuckers went to bat for him, whatever. You just never saw it. You saw, position coaches, OCs, DCs, doing that. But you just never saw Bill going and getting one-on-one with the players, right? It seemed like he just had like a wall there. You saw David Culley get down there and say, hey, man, we need you. We love what you're doing. This, when you're talking to Ingram. And I was like, man, that's very deep right there, because positive reinforcement is important. It's easy to yell at a motherfucker. It's easy to fly off the top, let your little butthole and your chin pucker up. And Culley made a bonehead call on that penalty yesterday, and everybody's kind of like wondering, like, why did he do it? And he just came in and I was frustrated. Basically, wasn't thinking. He didn't come and sugarcoat it with some bullshit. We just got to be better. We just got to coach better. We just got like Bill used to just give you this function. This is the reason why I stopped listening to the fucking interviews or any of the fucking press conference, anything with the Texans for a long time, is because Bill would come with that same bullshit. We just got to coach better. He just try to be too vague and like not really say anything. Like, I get it if you don't want to fucking be here. Well, I get it, but say something relevant, because you look stupid. You look dumber every time you say some shit. Culley seems to be very direct, very genuine. I know a lot of people were getting excited about the statement he made about Watson, and he kind of followed up like, we're not going in that direction. But he just seems to be real direct, and I can respect that, because we get a lot of this media speak from the coaches, and they really think they're doing something. It's like, bitch, you're not holding on to fucking government secrets. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to know in about 15 minutes, whatever the fuck you talking about, whatever you're trying to do with it. So it's not like you just holding on to these top-notch plays. The only real advantage you got over a motherfucker is your play calling in real time, right? And that's pretty much it. Other than that, you look at a motherfucker's roster, you know what the strengths are, you know what the weaknesses are. You might pull out a few trick plays. That's like the only thing you got. So when motherfuckers try to be so stoic and just don't say shit, it gets on my fucking nerves, right? And I hate when players do to me. And I know players get tired of fucking doing the obligatory shit, but I hate hearing it. And so Culley has been a breath of fresh air as far as the press conferences go. And I know I clowned him, I called him Cooney and all those things. All right, I made a mistake. All right, he's still kind of coonish, but hey, it takes a coon to know a coon. If y'all know, if y'all be in the den, y'all already know where I'm going with that. But Culley has been a breath of fresh air from anything that we've had. So I have to eat crow on all the shitting on Culley that I did, right? Because no matter what happens, the man he was in a situation where it's a no-win situation. You gonna pay me? You want me to be a downfall guy? You want me to be a transitioning guy? I ain't never been a head coach, whatever, right? I'm not faulting him. I'm not faulting anybody for taking money. Same way I don't fault Deshaun for taking money. It's how you handle yourself after you have signed the deal, taken the contract, or whatever. I almost expect him to come in here and just say some old bullshit, but he's been very frank. I think he's about as frank as he can be, for the most part. And he's a lot funnier than Bill O'Brien, so I give him that. So let's talk about some things real quick, right? And I'm going to let it go after this. I promise we got a short week. So we're going to talk about some things tomorrow. And I didn't have time to get graphics. I mean, it's just been a busy day because I said Sauce was going to be at 6, and I plan on starting doing that the rest of the week. It just, the day caught up with me trying to get some things together. So the Texans did not get beaten, right? They lost the game, but they lost the game to themselves. I asked a question, and I'll do a quick poll, right? Because I'm looking at it, right, and everybody, remember all the people, y'all's favorite fat syrup sucking reporter around here, picked the Browns as a team to go to the Super Bowl, right? And I know y'all say, well, Odell ain't been there. That was a thing before the season came in, before you make these picks. And say whatever y'all want to say about Landry. The Texans took way more L's than the Browns did yesterday, right? Look at Tyrod, easily outplaying Baker, not even close. Nico out for a few weeks now. So you would say Landry is your number 2. no Odell, whatever. I mean, that's how you want to look at it. But you still have talent in the quarterback. You still have great talent in the running game. You got all the talent really surrounding Baker. So you got all your talent on the defense. The Texans beat themselves, and more like Andre Roberts beat the Texans. I don't know. I know now Nico's hurt, and I know some other things are going on, but I think when everything is everything, there should not be a place on this roster for Roberts. That's not something the Texans can afford at any time in the future, because I feel both of the biggest turnovers, were on him. A more competent receiver, getting your hands on that ball makes that catch. We saw Brandon Cooks in a situation like that last week. 50-50 ball, receiver's going to get that. He should have had that. You got punked. You got that shit taken away from you. Fucking, you're a returner. All we ask you to do is return the fucking ball. You can't return. Shout out to the lovely Miss Sarah Lou. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. Sauce Nation, I need y'all to send some love to Miss Sarah Lou. She did a major thing, and I am forever grateful. But so my thing is, like I say, yeah, easily. What was the line? The line was 13 points, right? And that's giving leeway. You know, Vegas is in the game of getting people to put money into it, right? Even with it ended up being a 10-point game, it was not a 10-point victory. Again, you lost your starting quarterback, you lost your number 2 guy, you lost one of your tight ends, you lose your left tackle for a while. And I called to mark my motherfucking words. I said that Laramie Tunsil would stonewall Myles Garrett. How many sacks did Garrett have yesterday? Would anybody like to, I like to toot my own horn from time to time. Look, I can be humble and eat the crow, but I also like to toot my own horn. When I'm right, damn it. The dude, whatever his name was, I can't remember. He was a new dude. I'm not a new dude, but a dude something. Anthony Claire. Was he a tight end? I don't even know who he is. He might have been a receiver. I don't even know what he is. I honestly don't know who the dude is. He goes out. Who else went out? Like I said, lost Tunsil for a little bit. You already got you had Geiger Hill go down, who was playing great early on. You had Justin Reed go down twice. Again, like I say, your biggest player, you would say on your defense, your biggest player on your offense, and that's all you got. And again, the money you got was because an incompetent rookie came in. Robert's weak with himself. He came off the rock. Like, I won't lie, like one of the later plays in the game was a big play. I forgot exactly when it took place. But you were kind of given that money. So my question is, and I think it's a competent question, are people overrating the Browns this year? And it's not Browns hate. I mean, because I said something about cities having a culture, having a certain energy. And I said it before, I just don't think the Browns are it with Baker Mayfield. I think you put a more talented quarterback with that roster, then you might be talking about something, right? Again, because Hunt hurt us. Hunt fucking hurt us, bro. So, again, it's just like, bro, and here's the sad part about it, because as low as I was on the Texans, till seeing the field, I was, being honest. I'm not saying it from a national media standpoint where I just want to shit on the city of Houston. I'm going to call it like I see it. I think I called 4. I want to say I called 4, maybe 5. I don't say call 4 wins. After seeing them that first game, my views changed. I wanted to see if it was sustainable, And then the whole Tyrod jinx came. And it's unfortunate because I got to look at the schedule again. I'm not sure how far. I know we got the Panthers, and I got to look at the next couple of games on the schedule. And then, Tyrod can come back. But does he come back playing the same? Right? Do you let the rookie start playing And then, I know some people say, "Oh, this is the future of the franchise." I don't think David Mims, General Mills, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I won't call him Money Mills because he ain't money. Is not the future of shit. I hate to say it. He's not the future of anything in this Texans franchise. He's the future Tom Savage, basically. He's the future cheap contract backup for the next few years. Like, he's not it, bro. Like, he's not it. And I know people want to. But he didn't have any reps. There's a reason he didn't have any reps. If he'd came out looking comparatively decent to Tyrod Taylor at any time during camp, they'd be starting him because they'd want him to go ahead and become that dude. Like, okay, well, if he's looking remotely close to Tyrod, and let's be honest, Tyrod wasn't playing like this in the preseason, and it just seemed to be clicking. Give Tim Kelly his due. We must give Tim Kelly his due because he called a good game. He's getting Tyrod in position to make the plays. He's getting guys in position to make plays. We saw receivers wide open that we have not seen ever in the Billy O regime. So we have to give the man his due. We have to give Kelly his props. Like, we can say, oh, and I've said it 1,000 times, oh, it's that Patriot bullshit. Well, obviously, he's doing something better with that Patriot bullshit. And again, no Amendola. He's doing something better with that Patriot bullshit. Everybody want to call me late today. See, that's what I'm talking about. He's doing something better with that Patriot bullshit than Billy O ever did. So with maybe less talent than Billy O ever had, right? So that's something that you got to think about. The pieces were all there. It seems like, and I'm not saying that I still don't necessarily can't say that this would be a playoff team, right? And shout out to Mr. 10 Wins. I don't say that it was. I'm not gonna say that they're there, right? But the way this division is looking, we're still number one in the division. Fuck them. But the way that this season was looking, there were teams that maybe, if this Texans team was playing like, maybe there was some chance. Maybe there were some of those games that we might have thought were 10% chances to win, 20% chance to win. Might have been maybe 40-60. Might have been more 50-50. Injuries and other things happen along the way. Injuries are a part of the game, so I'm not going to say, oh, it's not just the reason we got hurt. But the Texans, like I said, made two critical mistakes, and you got to give a third critical mistake on Culley. But Culley ate that shit. And that's why I salute to him. So I'm sure he's going to fuck up more throughout the season. But I'm going to do my best, unless, it's just some bullshit. I'm going to do my best until he shows me otherwise to keep a level of respect for Culley's character. Because I can respect a character man. I can absolutely do that. The disciplinary issue, the discipline on the field, it's for the most part been cleaned up. That's the huge difference that you see between this team and years prior. Even with all the talent, lack of discipline. Now, Titus had a fuck up. Who was it? What Tunsil goes down, Christian comes in, has a fuck up, expected. But overall, it wasn't terrible. What's his name started off? I know a lot of you are super big on Amendola, because he had a couple of plays in the preseason where, he was just, there was nobody touching him, and he just had a straight line shot to the quarterback. That's cool. I still feel like there's some things to prove. Justin Reed is getting into that tackling bullshit again. Justin Reed can be great, but there's times he does things with the tackling that makes me just wonder, like, why, Justin? Why? He'll make a stellar play and then you'll just whiff on a play. Spider bitch. Man, that's a dead conversation. I had a spider incident a couple of days ago. One thing, I don't know, some people are like, whenever you say it, I don't like it. We're 84 deep. We got 27 likes. And it's a nigga birthday. I mean, we ain't even halfway on the like meter. And I get it. People are, you get back for like, no, it's not. Because see, I get it. You jump in, you want to start participating, you watch the thing. I know people don't think about it. It's like human nature. You don't think. I do it from time to time myself. But hit that like button. It's free, and I appreciate it. But like I said, it's gonna be a short sauce today. I know y'all want to get to the game. I know y'all want to get to watching that. And I got to get me something junky and terrible to eat. So I said I wasn't going to do it today, but I am. I don't know what it's going to be. Probably going to get me some cookies and throw them in the oven. Probably need to stay away from the milk. But again, man, like I said, I just think the Texans beat themselves. I don't think the Browns are that good. And again, it's still super early in the season. Still a lot of football left to play, right? Still a lot of things to pan out. 4 weeks is a long time. So, I mean, we ain't going to see him until about a month, about late October. But with an added game to the season, it's a lot to go. I don't know where my list is that I had, but I probably had the next few games down as some L's anyway. I think it's going to be tough without Nico. I mean, without Nico and Tyrod, and I know a lot of people are like, well, Nico's a rookie. He's not doing shit. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough on Cooks because I think Mills has accuracy issues. We just going to have to see, man. I think it's going to be a tough road these next 4 weeks. I want to know how y'all going to handle it. We're going to do a quick poll. Are you excited? Might not be the word. Are you interested in seeing the development of Mills over the next 4 weeks? Do you think Mills lasts the next 4 weeks? Or are you anticipating suffering through the next few weeks until Tyrod Taylor comes back? Let me know how y'all feeling in the chat. And while we doing all them nats and theirs, let me see what y'all talking about. So it's about 50-50 on the poll, or 49-51. 51 votes, that's funny. So 51 votes saying Browns are overrated, 49 saying Texans underrated. Okay. And like I say, two things can be true. I mean, it could be both things, honestly, right? It could be the Texans are better than people gave them credit for, and it could be that the Browns might not be as good. I'm not saying the Browns are a terrible team. Like, any win in this league is I won't say there's been some bad wins in this league. But I don't think they're the team people are thinking that they are. Like, I think maybe they were fortunate enough to hang with Kansas City. But I don't think they're in that Super Bowl conversation. I think they might be in the playoff conversation, but I don't think they're in the Super Bowl conversation. So, it is what it is. Let me see what y'all in here talking about. I don't be wanting to ignore y'all. I appreciate y'all. You still mad about the SEC list, man? You got to take that up with Broderick, man. Only pressure came on Tyler when Thompson went out for 3. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bro, that's what I wondered too. Like, what was up with the fucking shit that was just? It was like motherfuckers were dropping. Like, it was crazy, dog. It was crazy how many people were getting hurt. So if they don't look, the Panthers were 2-0. I think they got 10 sacks already on the season, something crazy like that. I expect the line to be able to keep guys off of Mills, but at the same time, quarterbacks can call sacks too. But Mills is a one-read dude. If that read ain't it, it's like I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a confidence issue with that dude. I don't know what it is. I didn't see it necessarily coming out of college. I know a lot of people felt a different way. I know a lot of people liked him based on the high school stats. Somebody brought up a thing that I guess the guy that he couldn't beat out at Stanford went undrafted. So what does that say, right? It is what it is. Dog. Malto Meal, dog. Malto Meals ain't it, bro.
Yeah, I got it.
Y'all don't know about that nip. Y'all don't know about that neighborhood nip. Why do I have such a late alarm? Oh, I know why. Okay. Oh. My mom finally sent me my grandma's number. Maybe I should call her. I'll probably call her. She'll probably sleep or something. But, hey, bro. I appreciate y'all for sliding in. It's about that time. I'm gonna let y'all catch the game. I do thank y'all for coming through. That might be the thing on well, like I said, we're gonna slide everything up to 6. I should have things in order. Y'all stay woke. Y'all stay paying attention. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of subtle changes coming over the next few weeks, few days. Gonna be doing some improvements to the sauce. I just want y'all to watch. It's time to take. It's time to take the sauce back to where it belongs, at the top of Texans YouTube. Okay? And it's because of y'all that we get there. We got to make this conversation fun again. Even though the Texans right now, next month might be tough. We're going to rock with it, man. We're going to chunk up a deuce. I appreciate y'all, though. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Most of all, make sure y'all following all the proper social medias down below. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all here tomorrow, 6 o'clock. If y'all don't get the notification, just pull up. Most of all, y'all stay saucy. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all the fresh ingredients out there. If you hit the subscribe button, you a fresh ingredient, and you ain't got to be a Texans fan to be a fresh ingredient. Shout out to all the special ingredients. You're like, what's the special ingredient? All of you who have become channel members, Patreon supporters, appreciate all y'all. And you got to enjoy the conversation in the Discord during the games. Fucking Ray. Wherever Ray. I don't know if Ray in here. That fucking Ouija, are you with me, has been stuck in my head all day. Ouija, are you with me? God, y'all have, man, anyway. Y'all just, if you wasn't there, you ain't gonna understand it. I'm trying to do y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Y'all stay saucy. Your boy at Honcho. I'm out. Catch me in the den. Den, I know, I said if you fuck with den, I know, so I said den at 8 that we was gonna start doing that. But we're gonna do 9 one more day. I'll be in at 9, and then so I have to go to the store and get me some snacks and be a fat ass. And then I'm gonna move everything up earlier tomorrow. So catch y'all in the den 9 o'clock. We gonna rock. I'm out.